Coco Gauff pledges $150,000 to support HBCU tennis programs through UNCF. Tennis star Coco Gauff continues her commitment to education and athletics with a new $150,000 donation to support HBCU student athletes. Coco Gauff is making sure her impact on the game of tennis extends far beyond the baselines of Melbourne Park. Ahead of her second-round match at the Australian Open, it was revealed that the top-ranked American has donated $150,000 to provide scholarships for college tennis players at historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs. The contribution marks Gauff's second major gift to the United Negro College Fund, UNCF. In 2025, she became one of the youngest major donors in the organization's history after donating $100,000 to launch the Coco Gauff Scholarship Program. To date, Gauff has committed $250,000 to the cause, providing financial assistance to 10 eligible HBCU students. After defeating Olga Danilovic to advance to the third round at the Australian Open, Gauff addressed the motivation behind her philanthropy. While the 21-year-old turned professional early and did not attend a traditional university, she noted that her roots are firmly planted in the HBCU community. Gauff shared that both of her grandmothers, as well as an uncle and an aunt, attended HBCUs. She noted that her family's history with these institutions dates back to her great-great-grandfather. Growing up, the culture of these schools was a constant presence in her life through classic games and family traditions. The world-class athlete highlighted a specific need within the sport, noting that HBCU tennis programs often face funding challenges compared to other collegiate athletic departments. By directing her resources toward these specific student athletes, Gauff aims to uplift marginalized communities and provide a platform for players who look like her. Maurice Jenkins, Jr., the Executive Vice President and Chief Development Officer of the UNCF, previously praised Gauff's commitment, noting that her leadership inspires student athletes to pursue excellence both in the classroom and on the court. Gauff expressed hope that the scholarship program would instill confidence in young black players, allowing them to chase their professional dreams with the backing of a supportive community. As she prepares to face Haley Baptiste in her next match, Gauff's off-court contributions are already securing a win for the future of the sport. Coco Gauff's forehand has long been a statement, fast, fearless, unmistakably hers. But this time, the statement didn't come from the baseline or beneath stadium lights. It came quietly, powerfully, and with intent, a $150,000 pledge to support tennis programs at historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, through the United Negro College Fund, UNCF. In a sport where generosity often follows legacy, Gauff is choosing to build one while she is still writing her own. At just 21, Gauff already carries the weight of stardom with uncommon grace. Grand Slam champion, global icon, voice of a new generation, those labels follow her everywhere. Yet this pledge reveals something deeper than accolades. It speaks to an understanding that access, not talent, is often the real barrier in tennis. And it speaks to a desire not merely to inspire, but to invest. HBCU tennis programs exist at the crossroads of ambition and scarcity. Rich in history, pride, and community, they often lack the funding, exposure, and infrastructure enjoyed by larger Division I programs. Courts age. Travel budgets shrink. Recruitment becomes an uphill battle. By directing her support through UNCF, Gauff isn't just writing a check. She's amplifying a network designed to uplift institutions that have shaped generations of black excellence. For Gauff, the connection feels personal, even inevitable. Raised in a family that emphasized education, identity, and responsibility, she has always spoken about knowing where she comes from and where she stands. Tennis may have given her a global platform, but her roots keep her grounded. This pledge feels like a conversation between past and future, honoring the institutions that open doors, while widening those doors for athletes yet to come. The $150,000 will help fund scholarships, equipment, travel opportunities, and program development, practical needs with transformational impact. For a student athlete at an HBCU, that support can mean the difference between competing and merely participating, between dreaming and believing. It can mean playing a full schedule, gaining exposure, and being seen. And being seen matters. Tennis has long wrestled with questions of diversity and representation. Progress has been made, but pathways remain uneven. By investing directly in HBCU tennis, Gauff is strengthening a pipeline that has been overlooked for too long. She is saying, without speeches or slogans, that talent exists everywhere, and deserves opportunity everywhere. What makes this moment especially striking is its timing. Gauff is in the thick of her career, navigating expectations, pressure, and the relentless rhythm of the tour. Many athletes wait until retirement to turn fully toward philanthropy. Gauff is doing it now, not as an afterthought, but as part of her identity as a professional and a leader. She understands that impact does not need to be postponed. There is also symbolism in the number itself. $150,000 is significant, but it is also strategic, enough to spark momentum, to encourage matching donations, to draw attention where attention is needed most. It's a seed planted with intention, one that invites others, players, sponsors, fans, to contribute to something larger than individual success. In many ways, this pledge mirrors Gauff's playing style. Purposeful. Forward-looking. Unafraid. On court, she takes the ball early, stepping inside the baseline to dictate points. Off court, she is doing the same, stepping into conversations about equity, opportunity, and legacy, refusing to wait for permission. The ripple effects may not be immediate or headline-grabbing. They will show up quietly, a team traveling to an extra tournament, a recruit choosing an HBCU because resources are finally there, a young player realizing that someone at the very top is paying attention. Over time, those ripples can become waves. Coco Gauff will be remembered for her titles, her resilience, her place in tennis history. But moments like this suggest she may be remembered for something even broader, expanding what it means to win. Not just matches, but futures. Not just trophies, but access. In pledging $150,000 to support HBCU tennis programs through UNCF, Gauff isn't merely giving back. She is reaching forward, toward players she may never meet, matches she may never watch, dreams that may never carry her name. And in doing so, she reminds the sport that its greatest victories don't always come with a roar from the crowd.